Let me tell you, my friends, it was 47 years ago that the Lord sent us to this neighborhood. When he sent us here, it wasn't quite as dark as it was going to get. And then a few years later, it got dark, and then it got darker, and then it got darker. It was so dark that in the middle of the day, nobody wanted to walk down the street. Somebody help me shout, it was dark. You didn't want your kids outside. You didn't want your loved ones outside. It was dark. Looked like the police had been replaced by the gang leaders. Can I talk to somebody today? Looked like they had lost all, there was no control, looked like. Even the police didn't want to come over here. It was dark. Can I tell you the truth today? By that time, the church had started growing, and we said, you know, we're going to need a new building. We'd about grown this building. My God, we had gone from one service in the morning. Next thing you know, we had two services, and we were having church at 7:45, 9:45, 11:45, 6:45. Anybody remember those days? When you couldn't get in the sanctuary, you had to wait outside for the next group. That's why when I came down one Sunday, the folk that was at the first service were still sitting there as I started the second service. And I said, hey, these first 3-year-olds, y'all get up. They said, what's going on? I said, no, y'all got to go outside and wait and see if there's any room at the other end. They said, but we already here. I said, no, you already gave one offering and you ain't going to give another. Get on up.